Your Excellencies, Madame la Secrétaire Générale, distinguished representatives from our partners, members of the teams, friends, ladies and gentlemen. If you ask me, normally I wouldn't choose to speak after the most powerful diplomat in Paris, who's new in town and everyone is eager to discover, but I will do my best to keep you interested. I sincerely thank Her Excellency for her words, especially considering that we would not be here if it wasn't for her extremely gratifying trust and support. It is with profound pleasure that I address you to inaugurate the third edition of the Transatlantic Debating Championship. As last year, I would like to start by sharing with you a little anecdote related to Facebook chat. Facebook chat is how this whole project got started 5 years ago when we organized its first edition. I had this plan of bringing together the best debating societies in the world, and as everyone, I had Richard Lebrun, director of Sciences Po, on Facebook. But one day at 7 in the morning, I saw him online and I had this crazy idea of talking to him about it. For those of you who don't live in France, this is a man who had just been nominated for Minister of Education a month before. It really wasn't like talking to a classmate or anything. I was almost sure he would not reply, but not only he answered, he also thought it was a great idea and gave me his full support. That's how we started organizing the first edition. Ladies and gentlemen, my point in this speech is that from Facebook to the magnificent Hôtel Talleyrand, there is a long path. It is a path that would have never been possible without the help and support of several remarkable people that deserve to be mentioned and recognized by all of us tonight. First of all, Her Excellency Ambassador Hartley, for her trust, for opening the doors of the embassy to us. And I extend this gratitude to everyone who made it possible. Jennifer Rasmussen-Manana, Fabienne Mollet, Victoria Repperts, Robin Smith. It is a particular honor for us to inaugurate this debate commemorating 100 years of the First World War here in this exact room where 68 winters ago the Marshall Plan was signed, putting a true, definitive end to the tragic consequences of the Great War. In this very room, let us remember the mistakes of the past and debate of the future. It is also good news to have the cocktail here, right across the river from the Assemblée Nationale, as it means our more acclimated guests will be able to enjoy the champagne freely, and if necessary, crawl over the pont de la Concorde tonight, still making it on time for the debate tomorrow. As many of you know, the debating community is a spirited one. Speaking of the other side of the river, we have the honor of the presence of Madame Corinne Lucas, Secretary General of the National Assembly, Madame Françoise Meffre, Director of International Affairs at the Assemblée. It is thanks to them that this debate is happening, and we will never be able to express our gratitude enough for their help. Other diplomatic friends of our project are the British Embassy. We acknowledge the presence of Ambassador Sir Peter Ricketts tonight. We thank those who made it possible, Mandy Newick, Robert Stone. The German Embassy, of course, Ambassador Wisum Reiner was president of our jury last year. We are especially grateful to Stefanie Heilmann and Viola Braz-Gala. The Austrian Embassy, also, we have so many friends. Ambassador Plasnik will be with us tomorrow. We thank Dr. Wirtenberger and Ms. Termels for that. But we not only have political and diplomatic friends, we also have the other equally necessary kind. You know, for the first edition, 5 years ago, we received coverage from Sciences Po's student newspaper. We were very happy about it. Last year, we had articles, we received coverage from specialized magazines in law and diplomacy. We were truly very proud of it. And this year, well, our media partner is the single most important newspaper in the world, the International New York Times. The only problem is, we cannot go any bigger. That is, of course, unless somehow next time we manage to get published on the Bible. If anyone has the right connections, let us know. I acknowledge Mr. Stephen W. Johnson, President of the International New York Times, who will be with us tomorrow. Mr. Serge Lehman, Pulitzer Prize Laureate, will honor us with a speech tonight. Thank you very much, sir. And of course, the heartwarmingly kind Cynthia Magoshi, there she is. The law firm, McDermott, Will & Emery, for their strong commitment to our project once again, for the second year in a row. Madame Berthaud, Madame Barriendo. The French Debating Association, its president, Mr. Declan McCavanagh. Declan has been the fundamental piece in this organization, and absolutely nothing would have been possible without him. Thank you very much, Declan. Finally, dear guests, you do not get a debating competition without the teams. As last year, I want to acknowledge the team from Princeton, across the Atlantic to be here, the team from Cambridge, across the Channel, the team from Fry in Vienna, across the Rhine, the the team from Polytechnique, who crossed the peripherique, and the team from Sciences Po, who had a 6-minute walk to get here. We still appreciate it, guys. It's great to have you. In the name of all those in this organization, the incredibly talented Brione, John, Paul, and Florian, we believe we can say thank you 100 times, but the true acknowledgement, the single most powerful way to give back to you, will be the high caliber of the debate tomorrow. Let me remind you that if you attend, you will see debaters sweating, bleeding, and crying. You will laugh, shout, and protest. But most of all, essentially, we believe you will have one of the most interesting and entertaining evenings of your life. Thank you very much for your attention.